In my last video, where I first started playing with GPT 4.0, I did a bunch of outlines, and one of those outlines was a Regency romance. And I also showed the first part of the first chapter of that romance. But for this video, since we're going to start with the Regency romance, let's do it all clean. And I am just going to clear the chat. And I'm also going to max out my tokens. And I'll show you, actually we're going to max out the chat memory too. And what I'm going to show you is, first of all, how much this is going to cost. And then I'm also going to toss it into Novel Crafter too, so we can keep better track of it and keep it organized. So for this, you'll need Novel Crafter if you want to do exactly what I'm doing. And you'll also need Open Router. I like using Open Router in itself sometimes, especially when I'm plotting, just because, you know, I like to have things kind of separate. I like to have things, this is where it is, this is where it is, until I have everything in Novel Crafter. You can absolutely start just in Novel Crafter and just use the chat to kind of put everything together, just like we're going to do here. Now, I've never written a Regency romance. I don't really read them. I don't even watch them, but, you know, it was requested. And I love when you all send me requests, so let's dive right in. I'm not going to tell it what kind of plot I want or what kind of characters. It's just, here, can I have 30 chapters for a Regency romance? Let's make it a standalone. I understand that they're generally series, but for a very first time that I'm going to try to write something, let's not try to jump right into a series. Let's get comfortable with the genre and then go from there. And if you are a big fan of Regency romance, if you read it, if you write it, let me know if this sounds like a Regency romance at all. Let me know if GPT-4 is even close to what's going on here. Right, and I've maxed out the tokens, I've maxed out the memory, and I'm going to show you, of course, how much this is going to cost. The reason I'm asking for 30 chapters is because even if you do a little over 2,000 words per chapter, you're still going to have a little bit of wiggle room and you'll end up with a 60K novel. Which is kind of where I like my novels to be. You know, right now I've got one that's probably going to end up at 120K. And, you know, sometimes that's just a little bit of a big book. I prefer closer to 60, but really it's whatever you're comfortable with. You can absolutely change that up. I'm going to go back through it so that you can see it before I toss it onto Novel Crafter to make that outline for us. Alright, so we've got a little bit of fake dating. That's always cute. A little bit of a misunderstanding. He's going to be an artist. Right, it's cute. Alright, we're going to go ahead and grab it. Right, enough of this. Copy, plop it over here, create from outline. Get rid of the extra stuff. And create. Oh, well that did not work. So let's get rid of that. Yes. Nope, not like that. Create from outline. I'm going to guess that it messed up because of these. So just very quickly. So normally that does work. And you can absolutely just go through and plop it in. But let's try to do it all at once, because that's a neat little trick that Novel Crafter is really great at. But I really think that it just got messed up because of the hashtags. Get rid of this. Preview that. Ah, God, it's still doing it. Okay. Why? Are you actually going to do it wrong? No, you are doing it correctly. Yes. See, that is why Novel Crafter is amazing, because it does this. When you just give it an outline, and then it'll do exactly what you need. Where are my chapter 30 and 31? Or chapter... Alright, so somewhere we got messed up. So here we got messed up. "27" is here. So we need to add a chapter. It's actually chapter 27, so we are going to move this. It's not chapter 29, it is chapter 27. Over here. To where's chapter, next chapter missing? Alright, somewhere along here we got messed up. Alright, here's chapter 22, actually. And just move you up a little bit. Up a little bit more. Now we are all set. Excellent. Yep, with the epilogue being chapter 30, perfect. We're going to go to write. Here we go. We can get rid of this nonsense. I'll deal with it later. Alright, so back to here. I'm going to show you what that outline cost us. 2 cents. Not bad at all. Alright. So we've maxed out our tokens. We maxed out our chat memory. I'm going to silence that. We do not need that just going off like crazy. Okay, so it definitely needs editing, but we know that. I'm just going to move it to just chapter 1 so that we can see the link that it gave. Copy that. Plop it here. Alright, so 1900. That is not bad at all. And then how much was that? That was 4 cents. So, you know, reasonably, you could do an entire book with GPT-4o. Now, assuming that you do need to backtrack a little bit and do some rewrites at times, but no, you could do it for less than $2. So that is not bad at all. Thank you so much for watching.